How to make money in bodybuilding. Today we're gonna watch Generation Iron host by Flat Union interview Patrick Moore, and Patrick Moore give his opinion.
You made a switch from one sport to the other, obviously, and you're finding success in bodybuilding right now. What is the key advices you want to give to guys that are getting into bodybuilding and they're trying to figure out how to make money, how to make it work? You know what I mean? Like, how to do it? You know what I mean? Like, what would you advise?
What's up, guys? Welcome back again in my YouTube channel, Joan Sagala, in the bodybuilding podcast session. So today we're gonna learn and we're gonna discuss again watching Generation Iron. I know the issue of the Generation Iron, the news of the Generation Iron, and what others people thinking and have opinion about Generation Iron. But I'm just wanted to invite you a little bit clip video of them, Generation Iron, and I think this is one of the truth from all of the videos that they already making. And yeah, hopefully this can be informative and we can learning something from them, right? Before we go jump up into it, please click the bell button, subscribe, ring that bell, and let's go. We go jump up into it. Patrick Moore.
Yeah, I think like you said earlier, the first thing you have to do is love the sport or, the training, because anything that comes subsequently from that is going to be based off of your placing at shows, the amount of attention that you're able to generate online. You have to be an athlete. You have to be a representative of the sport, and you have to be marketable.
So Patrick Moore give us 3 points here, okay? 3 the main points. You have to be an athlete, you have to love the sport or something else, and you have to be marketable. Well, why? What's the reason? What's the meaning of these 3 main points? So we go jump up into it.
And I say that because marketability is one thing I think a lot of people do not realize has to be present in this day and age, because you have supplement companies, you have clothing companies, you have all these different things. You have to think, if I want to make money doing something, or okay, so glad you have a brand. I'm an athlete. I'm competing, and you're like, wow, Patrick has a good look. He can speak well. He can do this. I wonder if I can work with him and collaborate and him further my brand.
That means you can be the brand ambassador for supplement company or some kind of like something brand, right? What's the requirement? Okay, but you have to be athlete first, okay? If you want to be the brand ambassador in supplements company in bodybuilding, you have to be an athlete first, okay? You have to compete, you have to have experience in the bodybuilding sport, at least in the sport, okay? Another brand gonna looking you, gonna give them opinion about you. Oh, you look good. Oh, I think you have the potential. Yeah, I think I can work with you. Do you want to work with us? And yeah, from that you can being ambassador, and you have to promotions this brand product from this supplement company, and you get the bonus and you get something kind of like money maybe because you promoting his brand ambassador. So that's how you gonna make money in bodybuilding as athlete for brand ambassador.
I think a lot of the athletes have to look at that when they're asking, because they always hit me up, man, how did you get this sponsorship? How did you get that? Are they taking on? I never, ever asked for one sponsorship. I never reached out to anyone. I didn't do anything. All I did was compete.
Yeah, you don't need to looking for some kind of like the brand. You don't need to looking for some supplement company and you asking them to work with them. You don't need to. What you need to do and what you have to do is just compete at the national level, okay, preparing yourself. And of course, some supplement companies, some brand gonna looking for you, and you gonna get the requirement, and you gonna get invite and asking to work with them. So what you need to do, be an athlete first. How to be an athlete? Compete at the sports, compete at the bodybuilding. If you wanna have and be the brand ambassador in the bodybuilding supplement company, right? So that's the only way you have to doing it.
I engage with the fans because that's just how I am as a person. I'm always willing to talk. I'm always willing to help someone out, give advice or whatever. So that made it easy to create an online presence because when people would ask questions, I comment back. They message me, I message them back. So you can't just be the guy that goes in the gym with your hoodie on and train and then leave out and then think that you're going to make money. It just doesn't happen like
that. Makes sense. I think we can learn something from Patrick Moore here. Well, if you want to be the bodybuilder, right? If you want to be the athlete sports and want to make money in the sports, want to be brand ambassador also, this is the only way you have to doing it. Well, of course you can doing it in another way, but the first things you have to doing it is you have to create your own supplement company. You have to create from yourself, and you can have your own product, and you can have your own company for the supplement, right? Maybe for the supplement, for the merchandise or everything, something kind of like you can selling in the sports, right? But it's another level. If you want to make money in bodybuilding, right, you can start in the small steps, right? In the small steps, be a brand ambassador and be the sponsorship athlete in the supplement company.
that because you have to think what generates ticket sales, merchandise sales, whatever it is. You have to be a hard worker. So, I would tell new guys coming up, don't expect the sponsorship. Don't expect anything. You just be a good person, treat people right, be a phenomenal athlete, and I think everything else will fall into place.
He said be the good person first. Yeah, you can be the good person first, right? But don't forget about being an athlete first, right? Because that's the main point. But I don't know if you can be brand ambassador just being the good person without doing compete or not. I don't know. Well, maybe it just depends on the owner for some company, right? But yeah, good advice for Patrick Moore. Hopefully you can learn something, and same thing with me. I wanna learn something more and more, right? So that's a little quick tips video, guys. Quick podcast tips, I think. Yeah. If you wanna make money in bodybuilding, especially for all of you who really love in bodybuilding sports, right? Because you want to make money and living at the same time in the bodybuilding, because you all love the sports, right? So hopefully this video can be bring the value and informative to all of you. Don't forget to click this video bell button, ring that bell, share, like, and comment. I'm gonna bring more anything that we can talk and discuss for bodybuilding or our favorite division. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'm your host Joan Sagala, sending out. May God bless you all.